Guys, deluded, I'm back again. YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Now, there's been more changes in regards to the backroom staff at Arsenal. Catalyst for change, and we've seen it. You've seen my vids. At this point, there's literally about 10 not management coaching changes collectively throughout the first team to down to somehow affecting the youth. Probably more. I've reported every one of them. So you guys have seen it in it. Like we've seen guys come in from Reading, we've seen guys come in from XYZ. We're now seeing Sebastian Barton, a very good coach, a very highly rated youth goalkeeping coach that has for the last 6 years or so has been coaching for the last 5 6 years. Sorry, has been coaching at Millwall. Now Millwall gets a reputation for obvious reasons as a club for different things, but through speaking with me, Millwall coaches previously on my own journey, it's a progressive club. It likes to play forward-thinking football and all of these things. Now you'll say he's a goalkeeping coach. What does that have to do with anything? And you might be right, but progressive football starts with the keeper. Look at Edison and Pep Guardiola. So he can come. He's clearly someone like this. Clearly, how Arsenal Mill will probably coach their players is different, but there's similarities, and he's shown how innovative he is, and ultimately how if a club has different principles or wants to capture different things in regards to their players, he's someone skilled at helping them do that. So yeah, like I said, Sebastian Barton, he's been at Millwall. It's not been officially confirmed at Arsenal, but this was even reported earlier in June. I should have done it earlier. I followed him on Twitter. He's a private account, and he's actually thanked Millwall for his time and stuff like that. He actually hasn't tweeted nothing about a new beginning at Arsenal and all of that stuff, but I mean, you just read between the lines in it. Allegedly, he'll be with the under 9s to under 14s, and then, like you saw with the former Newcastle guy Turkle coming in, he'll be with the 14s and 18s. Obviously, the roles will interlap. They'll liaise with each other. Things that the 18s will be doing will be passed on, and things like that. Every club needs transparency. How the first team play down to the under 9s kind of has to be the same. Obviously, what you're doing specifically or what you're trying to improve with 9-year-olds isn't going to be the 8-year-olds if it's under 9s, isn't necessarily going to be the same with the first team, but the core principles and the core framework has to mimic everything. So it's up and down from top to bottom sort of thing. So what more can you say, man? He's a former semi-pro footballer as well. He's someone that's doing his thing in the coaching world. Obviously, you want the most skilled, innovative individuals. Goalkeeping has been a massive problem at Arsenal, and we've seen about 3-4 different goalkeeping coaches at some level come in. So hopefully we see an improvement with all our keepers. Ultimately, you want your players, whether they're going to have a future in the game or going to go off and do other things at other clubs or not in the game at all, to have the best access to the best resources and the best individuals so they can be their best players. That's simply how it is. And if we're trying to do that, we're trying to do that, and credit where it's due. Like I said, no disrespect to Sebastian Barton, because he's 30 in this thing. It's not the most eye-catching of headlines, and most people won't even care about this fit. But for those who do, yeah, man, Sebastian Barton is joining Arsenal as a youth goalkeeping coach. And on that note, guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out. Thank you for watching. It means the world.